Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I am Muphidaht and I'd like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating a look that it's quite common these days. It's quite simple and it's kind of like a baddie look. It looks really subtle, really soft, and then it's so like grown woman vibe. So like it gives like perfect skin, perfect brows, like minimal effort-esque type. I don't know how to describe it, but hopefully I'll be inserting some pictures in here for you guys to see. I wanted to create it because it's a look that would go with everything. Like if you have to go anywhere, a party, like you just have to switch a few things. So if you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's just get right into it. I'm gonna prime my skin with a Milk Hydro Grip primer. This primer is really good for a lot of skin types. I've seen a lot of YouTubers with different skin types use this and then they rave about it. I have oily combination skin and this works very well for me. It's really quite important to prime your skin, especially if you have oily combination skin. If you have dry skin, you can go with a really hydrating moisturizer or like a hydrating primer on top because your skin really needs to be hydrated. I realized that everyone that has this type of look looks really glowy and really beautiful. Like they look like beauty from within type. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So even though my skin is not perfect and I'm breaking out here and there, who breaks out under their brows? Like I don't understand. But yeah, we move. For foundation today, I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way matte foundation. This is oil free, oil controlling, waterproof and transfer resistant. I really do love this foundation and I'm in the shade Chestnut. So I'm going to apply that onto my skin. I realized that this look is like a little more effort than a no makeup look. I don't know if you guys know Lori Harvey. What am I even saying? You guys probably know Lori Harvey. She's like the it's girl now, and this is the type of makeup that I realized that she wears. I'm using the CVL Beauty foundation brush. I haven't been able to put it down ever since I discovered it. It's really amazing. You obviously can go in with a little less product than I am. I have a lot of blemishes to cover. That's why I'm going in with this much foundation. So I'm just patting this into my skin. If you're a beginner, you need a really good foundation brush. This one is excellent. The one from Evita Joseph is also excellent. The Real Techniques Face Expert brush is also excellent. Also, you can just skip using a brush and just, you know, go ahead and use a beauty blender to like blend your makeup. It really depends on you. Now I'm going back in with my beauty blender from Evita Joseph. I'm just going to go all over my face. This is damp, by the way. Going into the corners to make sure everything is really blended out. This looks really nice. So I realized that with that kind of look, the brows are not so bold. The brows are like natural, but they look like they have brows on. Like they look like they put in a little more effort, but it doesn't look like full block brows. So I'm going to go, I usually do my eyebrows after like I contour and I highlight, but I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows on my foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Evita Joseph Expert brow liner in the shade Rich Expresso, and I'm just gonna go in with, cause my skin is oily, you can honestly skip this step. It's completely unnecessary. I'm just gonna go in with just a little setting powder just to push it into my brows to make sure the brow product does not slip and slide, cause you know my skin is hella oily and you know I just don't want to have like slippery brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and filling my brows ever so lightly. I went over the bottom part of my brows and I'm going over the top part of my brows, and I'm just filling in the ends because that's really where it needs a lot of effort. And I'm just doing like hair-like strokes in the middle, like so. So I'm gonna do the same for this brow. So I'm gonna sculpt them out with a foundation first. I'm gonna go over the top as well. You want to have like a fluffy brush like this. This brush is from AOA Studio and it's the E126 USA brush. Just any fluffy brush is going to work, and you want to just blend out the top parts of your brows. Usually people like just blend it out with a beauty blender, but I'm not like as precise. So I like to use like a fluffy brush just to be able to get into the corners, just to blend it out. I'm gonna go straight ahead into contouring, and I'm going in with a black Opal stick foundation in the shade Suede Mocha. This is the most popular product on my channel and it's almost finished. I'm going to go ahead and put that like right on top of my cheekbones, like right on top of it, and I'm going to put just 2 lines over here and then 1 over here, like right around my hairline, and then I'm gonna go onto my jawline as well, and I'm gonna go like right over the sides of the bridge of my nose just to create some shadows. You want to contour with a foundation or a concealer that is 2 to 3 shades darker than you. I'm gonna blend it out with the contour brush, powder contour brush from Evita Joseph. I would link all these brushes down below. I have a discount code for them, so you can go ahead and purchase those. I'm just gonna blend upwards like this, just like this, and I'm gonna do the same for this side, just like to have like some shadows. And I'm gonna blend the top part into my hairline, and I'm just gonna blend this part out as well, just going right by like my jawline. Now the jawline part was completely unnecessary, but I want to show you guys the entire thing because I've lost so much weight. I feel like I don't even need to contour my jawline anymore. This is so pretty. I really do like this brush for blending out my contour. Another alternative is the Real Techniques contour brush. That's also amazing for blending out your contour. So you have some shadows going on the face, and which make your face look really bomb. I really like this type of makeup. Like, it's kind of going to be my go-to type of makeup because I actually really do like how it looks. They look really good, like really simple, like they didn't put in a lot of effort. So I'm just blending these two into my eyebrows, and I'm just blending it downwards like so. Gosh, I miss talking to you guys like this, like doing talk through videos. I just haven't been feeling like myself lately. I just feel like I don't have a lot of energy. I've just been like so down. I really do not know why, but I'm just going over with a beauty blender, and I'm just blending the sides of my nose as well. This beauty blender is from Evita Joseph. It's called the Nude Sponge, and it's quite nice. I like how it blends out. There are a bunch of other good beauty blenders out there, so yeah. For highlighting, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and I'm using the shade Butterscotch. I'm just going to put some concealer here and just put some over here. This is what they do. I realize that they do, and I'm just going to put it over here as well. Honestly, I feel like this is unnecessary because it's just how to blend, but this also kind of lifts the face. It gives the face like a lift, but it really only has to do with the way you blend. You can blend out the products the way you want them to look. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm going over my forehead, just putting a little bit of product over there, and I'm just going over my mustache area. You know, you can skip putting concealer on this side, but I have a shadow, like a 5 o'clock shadow there, that I like to cover up. That's why I like to put concealer there. This is pretty much all I'm going to be doing with concealer. Okay, you guys know that I like to blend out with brushes, and I'm using the Evita Joseph Cream Contour brush. I'm just going to use that to blend out my highlight. When it comes to tools, makeup tools and brushes that you use to blend out your makeup, people use the same foundation brush to contour and highlight. It really depends on how comfortable you are with the brush or the tools that you're using. It's really important to find what you're comfortable with. Like for me, I can decide to use a beauty blender all over my face. I can decide to use brushes. It really doesn't matter. You want to make sure the product is staying right here. You don't want to move it too upwards. I really do love this concealer. It's amazing. I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender. I'm just putting the products onto it so it doesn't lift it up. I learned this tip from Lenny. She's an amazing Ghanaian YouTuber, and she also has tutorials on her channel as well. I'm gonna go in with the excess product just like right down here, just to give your contour like a little lift. This is called reverse contouring. I'm gonna go back in with a brush that I used to blend out my contour with no extra products. I'm just gonna go over this side just to make sure that I still have my contour intact, and just to blend out this side as well. You can see everything is looking really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, blend out the highlights on my nose with like a tiny brush, just to make sure that it doesn't move. I'm just going back in with a brush that I applied the contour product with, just to bring it back because it got a little lost. So we are really not applying any extra product, like any extra concealer. You really do not need 2 concealers. You can just get a concealer or a foundation that is 2 to 3 shades lighter than you, and you can just stick to that. When we YouTubers like use 2 concealers, it's really just like an extra step, but in real life you really do not need that much product. You really don't. Like, you can just skip it altogether. So for setting my concealer, I have a problem with creasing. I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder, and I'm going in with the shade Blondie. This is like a really nice yellow color. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's really pretty, and for my skin tone it's just really amazing. So you can go for something of this sort if you are my skin tone, but if you're slightly darker, I think they have different tones available on their website, so you can go ahead and check those out. For setting powder, it's the same thing. If you want a good setting powder, you can use a translucent powder, or you can use a powder that is 2 to 3 shades lighter than your actual skin tone to set your highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just push the powder under my eyes, make sure that I'm setting it. This powder smells amazing. Oh my god. I'm gonna go over this side because you guys remember that I put a little concealer there just to make sure that it looks really nice and set. I love how this looks. This stuff is so bomb. So guys, I went ahead to just bake under my eyes slightly in the area by my mouth because like the smile lines there were just like crease up on me. What I've realized about these people is that their skin always looks like really airbrushed, and I really like how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade Mahogany. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm gonna go over my face just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. So for bronzing, I'm going to bronze with my Fenty Beauty Coconutty. I always bronze with this stuff. And guys, I have started bronzing with my blush brush from Real Techniques. This brush is really nice for applying bronzer. I just like how you can just like stamp this stuff on your skin, and it's so nice. I really do like it. God, wow, this is so nice. I really like this. I like this stuff. I like this stuff. I'm gonna go in with the AOA Studio brush from AOA Studio and it's the number E125, and it's like a slanted brush like this. I think Real Techniques has one. I like to use this to go over my nose contour just because it's slanted and it's easier. So I'm just gonna go like right under or into my brows. So I'm gonna go in with my two blush combos. I'm gonna go in with the Mocha Mami. It's a really nice red chocolatey color. So I'm just going to like, you want to smile like when applying like bronzer, I mean blush. This is so warm. I really like it. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna go in with my Milano baked blush. This thing is really beats up. I'm just gonna go over the apples of my cheeks and my nose just to appear a little sun-kissed. I'm gonna go over my eyelids with bronzer because I realized the eye makeup they do is like so low maintenance. Like you literally do not need to do so much on your eyes. And I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in the shade Cognac Candy. I'm just gonna go in with my finger like so. This is so smooth. Oh, so satisfying. It's so smooth. I'm just gonna put that all over my eyelids. Like with my finger, you don't need like a brush to do this. I realized they always have like a shimmer on their lids. This doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. For my eyelashes, I'm gonna be applying these Red Beauty eyelashes. I don't know the name. Wait, let me see. I'm going in with Sexy. Astaghfirullah. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go in and apply my eyelashes off camera, and I'm gonna be right back to continue. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer onto my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with a Color Box Cosmetics brush. This is the CB17 Pro brush. This is what it looks like. It's just like a tiny brush. I'm just gonna use that to like lightly dust off any excess powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and like set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray just to melt everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and like line my lips with a brown lip liner, just like an affordable brown lip liner. Any brown lip liner should work fine. Like, I use any brown lip liner. And I'm gonna go in with the NYX Cosmetics Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Berlin. It's like this really warm brown color. I'm just gonna go over where I line my lips. As you can see, it's like softened the brown on my lips. See, and for highlight, I'm gonna go back in with the Cognac candy from Fenty. And I'm just going to apply that with the same brush I used from Color Box Cosmetics. Just gonna apply that onto the high point of my cheeks. I really like this highlighter because it has like a balmy texture. It's like a highlight balm. It's not so powdery. It's really pretty. I'm really living for this look. Like, I really do like it. Oh my god. And like the signature thing that these girls have in common is that they always use a lip gloss, and I'm using the lip gloss from Fenty Beauty in the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Fenty Glow. For my eyebrows, every day, all day, every day, we have this feathered brow look, and I'm just gonna use this to acquire that look because it works. I'm just gonna put that into my eyebrows and like lift the hairs. I'm gonna go off camera and like switch my scarf, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay guys, I'm feeling myself. I feel a lot better. Like, I was a little slow, but this is the final look. It's really pretty, really subtle. I really do like how it looks. Even though my skin is a little textured, like, I really don't mind. I really do like how it looks. I feel pretty. I feel nice, I feel put together, and everything I use would be listed down below as usual. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below. Leave a nice comment, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.